Hey, hey, welcome again to another edition of Midnight Americano. Yeah, let's see if we're live. Seem to be live on the YouTube. How about Rumble? Are we live on Rumble yet? Come on. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. Now we're live. Good. Fantastic. Well, for episode 2, I still don't have any fancy graphics, no introduction music or anything like that. I've been working on cutting wood today. Cutting wood, doing a lot of chainsaw work. And if you didn't know, you can put the chainsaw on backwards. It doesn't work very well. I learned that. I cut my finger for doing that. But yeah, thanks for joining me. 1102 Americano, where are you? Lucid. This is midnight on the East Coast. Midnight on the East Coast. That's why I called it Midnight Americano. But thanks for joining. Glad that you're here. I see we got some people over there on Rumble. Thanks for joining on Rumble. That's why I'm doing this, right? I got Rumble invited me into their small creator partner program, and they're encouraging me to stream live more. And so that's why I'm doing this, is for the people on Rumble. So if you're on Rumble, let me know you're alive. Let me know you're there. Hit the thumbs up button. Drop me a comment if you can. You know, don't leave me hanging here. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll get ready for the monologue. We got a number of people watching, so that is good. Way more people on Rumble, apparently, though. That's cool. Just getting this set. Okay. Well, I think one thing I was thinking about doing, I don't know, for a monologue, I feel like I should be standing up. I should have like a red velvet curtain behind me or something like that. That seems like it would be a bit more of a nighttime comedy thing, but don't have a, red velvet curtain yet. But who knows? Maybe I'll pick one of those up. Oh, fix that. Anyway, let's get to it. Right off the bat, Amazon's profit is soaring, almost tripling to $10 billion in just a few months. It's like they found a treasure chest in the cloud, and it's raining money on them. While they've been busy optimizing delivery and cutting costs, their e-commerce and advertising businesses are thriving. They're on a roll, and it seems like Amazon is the gift that keeps on giving. To Jeff Bezos. Yeah. Anyway, another story I saw. Goldie Hawn claims that she had an alien encounter in her 20s. Instead of being abducted, though, she simply asked them to visit. It's like she ordered a alien meetup and got an extraterrestrial delivery. Who knew making friends with aliens was so easy? But I think, everyone would want to be friends with Goldie Hawn. Am I right? UFC fans. Not sure what that is. Got some fruit flies. You ever get fruit flies in your house and you just can't get rid of them? Kind of dealing with that now. Anyway, UFC fans are up in arms over... Oh, that's going to be annoying. They're attracted to the lights. I'll figure out something. Anyway, third time's a charm. UFC fans are up in arms over the new sponsorship deal with Bud Light. The brewer, once the top-selling beer, partnered with a trans activist, and now they're trying to rekindle their relationship with the UFC. It's like a match made in sponsorship heaven, or is it? UFC fans might need to have a cold one and mull this over. Wonder how that's going to work out. Jack Black Everybody loves him, right? Gave a strip tease and an impromptu Taylor Swift cover at a recent fundraiser event. It's like he combined the best elements of a bachelorette party and a concert. And from now on, this will be known as a Swift tease. Yeah. Nothing like a good pun. Nothing like a good pun. I'll work on, I probably should get a drum and put it there so I can give a rim shot for these bad jokes. But speaking of Taylor Swift, she has officially become a billionaire. And it's all thanks to her Eras tour. She's not just a pop star, she's an economic powerhouse, and I guess you could say she's she's shaking off her haters and any financial worries that she'll have. Yeah. In the presidential race, got some news. Larry Elder has decided to drop out of the 2024 presidential race and back Donald Trump. That's good news for Trump, as he has support for one more elder statesman. Yeah. Georgia Restaurant is now charging extra for unruly kids. They say it's all fun and games until the kids' menu starts costing as much as the wine list. Yeah. And, folks, they say people will do anything for a taste of the rich and famous. Case in point, a real estate agent in California decided to become a repeat offender. He first trespassed on Robert Kennedy Jr.'s property, got arrested, and then, like a true encore, came back another time. But perhaps he really just wanted to discuss the housing market trends with Kennedy. I don't know. President Biden's approval rating among Democrats has dropped to 75%, marking the worst reading of his presidency from his own party. The drop has pushed his overall approval rating down to 37%, matching his personal low. In related news, Biden's team is considering a new approval rating strategy, handing out free ice cream to win back those lost points, and all Joe heard was ice cream. Russia, they've been practicing their missile launches while discussing its withdrawal from the nuclear test ban treaty. It's like saying we're rehearsing for our big end of the world performance, but show's not confirmed yet. Thank God. Ford, the automaker, is facing sticker shock as its delays in EV plans and experiences losses in its electric vehicle division. It seems they've been taken for a ride, and now the road to electric success has more speed bumps than they expected. It's a real shock to their system. Oh, man. Dad jokes aplenty tonight. And lastly, in Washington, D.C., it's the eternal struggle. Will we get snow or will we get rain? Thanks to El Nino, we're in for a surprise. Let's hope it doesn't bring us more warm air than snow. We wouldn't want the government to shut down because of too much warmth. Okay, there we go. That is that's my monologue. Shockingly, I don't know. I had an abundance of puns and dad jokes today, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Be nice if I had a writing team. Made myself an eggnog tonight. Eggnog, not a Americano. But yeah, it's eggnog weather. So trying that out. Anyway, got a good show for you today. Got a couple things prepared and some things unprepared, as it were. Turns out, cranking out 2 totally original hour-long shows, a little harder than I thought. A little harder than I thought, but we're going to give it a go. Anyway, turns out Britney Spears has a book. I don't know if you heard about this. And now she is going on a book tour. Britney Spears on a book tour. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's true. Anyway, I got the top 12 unusual things that I learned from Britney Spears' new book. Came about on her book tour. All right, here we go. And again, in the future, I think I need both a bassist and a drummer. So I'll see if I can work on that. You know, maybe we could just have like a bassist on Skype or on Zoom or something for this segment. That'd be good. Anyway, here we go. The top 12. Because it's 12 a.m. on the East Coast. 12 a.m. on the East Coast. The top 12 unusual things from the Britney Spears new book. Number 12. One of the chapters, The Real Story Behind the Snake. Britney reveals the secret life of her iconic VMA performance partner, the Snake. Yeah. Number 11. A chapter in her book, Confessions of a Pop Princess's Coffee Addiction. Yeah, Britney spills the beans, pun intended, on her obsession with Americanos. Yeah. Number 10. Britney's dance moves for dummies. Britney breaks down her legendary dance routine step by step. Caution, results may vary. And now, the number 9 thing. The number 9 unusual thing from Britney Spears' new book. Pop princess or sandwich artist, Britney reminisces about her brief, memorable career as a sandwich artist during a hiatus. Yeah, I didn't know that. 8. Oops, I Burned the Kitchen Down. A hilarious chapter about her culinary escapades, including flaming Cheetos. Some kind of misunderstanding there. Number 7, How to Sing with a Microphone in Your Ear. A step-by-step guide to mastering her signature microphone hair accessory. Yeah. Number 6, I Did It Again and Again and Again. It's a chapter on Britney's endearing ability to repeatedly make the same mistakes, including some fashion blunders. Yeah. Number 5, a chapter titled Why Coconuts Are My Spirit Fruit, an exploration of Britney's unexpected love for coconuts. Yeah, who would have known? Number 4, Confessions of a Pop Star's Pet. We have a guest author, includes her Chihuahua, who spills the tea on life in Britney's handbag. Number 3, Britney's Guide to Home Renovation. Oh yeah, learn how to turn your house into a circus, literally, with Britney's DIY tips. Number 2, the Pop Star's Guide to Posing, Nailing the Duck Face. Britney's insights into the science of selfies, and the number 1 unusual thing to expect from Britney Spears' new book. Chapter 3 is just a coloring book, an interactive section where you can color in Britney's wildest fashion moments and hairstyles. Don't forget to stay inside the lines. And cue the music. Yeah. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. What do you think about Britney Spears going on a book tour? I love it. I love it. I would go. I would go down to Powell's. If she's coming to Portland, I will go. I will go to her book signing. 100%. It's too funny for me. Anyway, let's see. So Lucid Moments is here. Jody's here. What's up, Lucid? What's up, Jody? Good to see you. Rev68 checking in. Nice to see you. OX_00. Thanks for joining in the chat over there on Rumble. Very nice. So, yeah, we're doing okay. Got a number of people on both platforms. Again, I'm doing this because of Rumble. Rumble's made me a small creator, so yeah, let's hope we don't let him down. So yeah, that's all I have prepared. Oh my God. No, I got a couple more things. Oh, let's see if I can pull this up. So I thought this was kind of interesting. See if I can get that on the. There we go. And this is from Nice News. You know, sometimes we just need some nice news. A Columbia neighborhood was ranked the coolest in the world. And here's their top 10. And I wanted to go through with this with you because when I saw this, I recognized this area immediately. This is Laureles in Medellin in Colombia, or as we say in the United States, we say Medellin. But down there they say Medellin, like blue jeans. I don't know why. But it's funny. In Narcos, they actually do that. The Colombians say Medellin, and then the American FBI guys, they say Medellin. So, I guess it's authentic. Anyway, I recognized it right away, so I thought, you know, let's check out some cool neighborhoods in the world, and I want to know if you have been to any of these cool neighborhoods. This is from Time Out. They released their 6th annual ranking of the coolest neighborhoods in the world. They pulled over 12,000 people to compile a short list and put it all together. So let's check it out. Laureles, Medellin, Colombia, and I know this corner. I know exactly where this corner is. This was just a couple blocks from where I stayed. So how about that? Although it's a pretty laid-back reputation per Time Out, Laureles is home to a thriving nightlife scene and hopping concert venue / soccer stadium. Now, to correct them, the soccer stadium is technically not in Laureles. It's actually in Estadio, but it's just to the north of Laureles. But, you know, the neighborhood boasts stunning views of the Andes mountain range, as well as ample parks and outdoor spaces. So yeah, very cool. Very cool. I was just thinking about it. Let me see. I might have... there was a restaurant that I went to, and they did a really funny thing with they had a neon sign, and the neon sign said F you. And it was a hilarious sign, so I had to take a picture of it. I think I got a picture here. Maybe it's on my other phone. And so that was pretty funny, because people would stop in and if you can imagine just kind of you know, a little restaurant and having a neon light on the wall that says "fuck you," you know, in red. It was rather amusing. So I thought that was really funny. But yeah, that's Laureles. Let's see what else we got. They say Smithfield, Dublin, Ireland. Now, I've never been to Ireland, even though got a lot of Irish in me. I've never made it to Ireland. I've been to England, but never to Ireland. One of Dublin's oldest neighborhoods, Smithfield, comes in at number 2 according to Visit Dublin. The area is a hipster hangout where glass and steel apartment buildings overlook the old cobblestones of the Central. It's also home to the Jameson Distillery, built way back in 1780. So, yeah, I could go there. That sounds good. We got Carabanchel in Madrid, Spain. It's artsy neighborhood. Earned its nickname, the Soho of Madrid. Well, that sounds like a fun place. The formerly working class locale is now home to more than 130 artists spread throughout 40 studios. That sounds like a pretty awesome place. Next up, we got Sheungwan in Hong Kong. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped one here. It's Havnen in Copenhagen, Denmark. I looked at that and I'm like, that's not Hong Kong. Scored number 4 in their ratings for their wealth of waterfront activities, including solar-powered go-boats and free-to-rent green kayaks. That sounds pretty dope. Then we got Sheungwan in Hong Kong. Never been to Hong Kong. Have been to Denmark. I've been to Copenhagen. That was a nice place. Hong Kong, never been. Never been, but looks cool. Brunswick East down in Melbourne, Australia. You've heard of Brunswick, but how about Brunswick East? Eclectic and increasingly cool. This Melbourne suburb has everything an extrovert could dream up. Hip coffee shops, cozy bars, plenty of live music venues. Even cooler, it hosts the Cirrus Community Environment Park, a sustainable space complete with community vegetable garden, education centers, and more. Well, that sounds cool. Mid-City in New Orleans, U.S. I don't know that I've been to Mid-City. I've been in New Orleans a couple times, but Mid-City is just east of New Orleans French Quarter. Oh, I think I have been there probably then. And its vibe is quirky, unpretentious, and funky. Lots of neighborhood microbreweries. So that's cool. West, Amsterdam, Netherlands. I'm looking at this picture here, and this is, I don't think this is an accurate picture of Amsterdam. If you've been there, this looks like a postcard, and they've colored the heck out of it. That doesn't look real. But it's the city's most densely populated borough with nearly 145,000 people. Highlights include multicultural district, fairy tale church, daily street market, and showcasing the famed Amsterdam school style of architecture. You know, when I was in Amsterdam, I had long hair. I had a mane of hair. And it may have had some highlights in it because that was a thing at one point in history. Right? And I was there in March, and that is not tourist season at all. And so if you can just picture me, I got like a leather jacket and a mane of hair that's, with some streaks in it and whatnot. And I'm walking around. I went to the, like the Anne Frank house and did all the tourist stuff. Museums and whatnot. But everywhere I walked in Amsterdam, people walked up to me and were handing me drugs. And they would just put it in my hand. And they were like, no, try it first. And it was the worst because I just wanted to be left alone. And everywhere I walked, people were running up to me and handing me drugs. I'm like, no. It got so much that I was going to stay there a couple days, and I was just fed up with it. I felt like I couldn't walk anywhere without being accosted by people trying to give me drugs. And when I say give me, I mean like they give it to you and then they want money, of course. And it was just the worst. So I went on to Belgium rather than sticking around there. But yeah, that was, and it did not look like this picture here. That's for sure. Next up, we got Tamigaya in Tokyo, Japan. Rounding out the top 10, Tamigaya in Tokyo, close to Shibuya, a major commerce district and home to what's often referred to as the world's busiest pedestrian crossing. Okay. So Tamigaya is quieter, more residential neighborhood full of cute cafes, local groceries, mom and pop shops. It's often more calm and collected place while still being adjacent to all the action. Interested in visiting? Here's 26 things to do there. Well, that's cool. And then I got we can click here for a complete listing of the world's 40 coolest neighborhoods. I'm just going to look real quick just to see. Just a quick breeze through. I want to I want to see if Portland made the list anywhere. We used to have some cool neighborhoods. Used to be highly regarded, but nope, no more. I guess Portland's time has passed. It is no longer cool. I guess post-Portlandia, the dream of Portland is over. Right? Yeah. Anyway, let's see what's happening here. Brittany's books comes with crayons. What? No, I think you got to bring your own crayons, but I don't know if I want to blow a joke. I didn't look at Brittany's book, and I just made up all those things. I know. Let's see. Tom beatboxing the audio sound effects. Yeah. But perhaps I'll set up. Perhaps I'll set up some synthesizers here and be my own band or something, right? That's the thing that I'm excited about doing this show, and I appreciate you all being joining me for this second edition of it, because it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. You're like, how can it get worse, right? But I came up with the name yesterday. Right, that was it. Yesterday, I was like, okay, well, I got to do a show. Let me come up with something. And in fact, I came up with an idea, and I'm going to need your help on this. One of the things that I liked about late night shows as a kid, it was Johnny Carson. And Johnny Carson, sometimes he would have particular sketches or bits that he would do, but not every day, right? Dave Letterman would have his top 10 list every day, and he would have various bits. He wouldn't do them every single day, but he would come up with a funny bit. And then when at the beginning of the show, he's like, oh, today I'm going to do, stupid pet tricks or whatever it happened to be. And you're like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. And so an idea that I just came up with earlier this evening that I thought would be fun. It's going to take a little bit of preparation, some Photoshop. I was thinking of finding like the big story on Twitter or X every day, and then seeing what dead celebrities had to say about it. I was thinking maybe dead comics, or maybe comics and dead celebrities. Like there could be something, a post on something. George Santos said something. MTG said something inflammatory, and then how would Norm Macdonald react to it? So I could say, oh, this is Norm Macdonald's reaction, or this is Gilbert Gottfried's reaction, or different things like that. But that's an idea that I had. I haven't figured out who the people should be, and I don't even know if it's really a good idea or not. But I'm trying to come up with new bits, and for a late night show, and I thought that could be a bit. I'll try it tomorrow. I got to do a little Photoshop work so I can, make a little template and fill it in. Because I think something like that, you need the actual graphic to make it funny. But I'm not sure. Again, we just got to try stuff, see if it works. Right? What do they say? Throw it against the wall? See if it sticks? Is that the expression? I can't even remember. Yeah, I got one other thing for you today. I'm trying to find different stuff to talk about. This went viral yesterday. Now I haven't figured out how I can hear it and how you can hear it. So I've just turned it up, and hopefully it'll just go into the mic. But if you've seen this or not, this was a TikTok that went viral yesterday and today. Let's see if we can get that a little. Can we get that smaller? Like. Let's do this. How about there? Okay, here we go. Let's see if this works. So anyway, that went viral today, and it's funny, a lot of people were dunking on her, saying, hey, welcome to adulthood, right? Welcome to real life. That's what it's like. Can you imagine? I think back to when I got out of college. I was a teacher, and not only was I teaching, and I had to be to work, I don't know, 7 or something ridiculous like that. But then I also worked at a restaurant on the weekends, because I was making good money at the restaurant, right? So, you know what they say about teaching, at least, in your first couple years, it's a lot of freaking work. You take a lot of work home with you. And I was teaching elementary, so I had to, grade everything. I had to come up with lesson plans. I had to, and, you can kind of imagine the way that I do my shows. I try to, come up with things myself rather than just, I don't know, cheat, find an easier way to do things. So that's what I was doing when I was teaching. And boy, I wore myself out so much that I had to quit my second year. I had to quit. It was killing me. It was absolutely killing me. So I totally relate to this girl. No one should be making fun of her for crying and, welcome to the 9 to 5. She talked about how it was, doing remote work was a lot better because then, it's over and then you're home, right? It's like, yeah. I would love to do, I think there's a lot of benefit to remote work. However, I think there is some benefit to going in to work as well, having that social interaction, being able to meet people, being able to work with others. That's all really important too. So a lot of people are just dunking on this girl, but I understand. It sucks. Now, I don't know why I would, get on TikTok and cry and actually then decide to post that video. That's a little weird to me, but I thought it was kind of endearing. What did you think about it? Yeah, she will get used to her 9 to 5 schedule. Hey, good to see you, Doug. Good to see you. What's happening? Midnight Live? Yeah, this is Midnight Americano. Like I was telling everybody earlier, Rumble chose me as a small creator for their small creator program. They want me to stream 2 hours, 5 days a week. And I'm trying to come up with good content for this. This show will progress. It'll get better. I'm going to add in some music and some graphics and, a little bit more production because I like doing stuff like that. But, yeah, that's what we're doing. And I'm trying to make this a little bit lighter. My show that's at noon on the West Coast, so that'd be 3 o'clock on the East Coast, Coffee and Nuance that this channel is on. Sometimes it can get heavy. Sometimes we're talking about politics. And, today I talked about, media, media coverage of mass shootings. Not really fun. Not really fun stuff. So I wanted to make this a lighter show in the evening. Try to have some fun, kind of like late night comedy shows, late night talk shows, because frankly, late night talk shows aren't that funny anymore. They're not that good. And you're like, Tom, have you seen your own show? Hey, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. We're going to get there. I swear within 2 weeks, this show's going to be better than, it's going to be better. Who should I pick? It's got to be better than Colbert. It's got 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks. 2 weeks, the show will be better than Colbert. So that's what we're getting there. You say it's 11:30 here. Are you on the East Coast, Doug? Where are you? Because I should, with daylight savings time and everything, I don't know. Maybe I screwed up. But I always assumed that right now we're at 12:38 a.m. on the East Coast. Let me see, what time is it in New York City? 12:39. Okay, yeah, there we go. So that was it. And like I say, this is New York City. Behind me, I'd love to get a Portland video. Couldn't find any for free online, so I'm going to have to go down, take my tripod and my camera down to the waterfront and film something down there. But I'll get that done the next couple of days. You'll see. You'll see. Doug's smack dab in the middle of the USA. Okay, well, cool. Glad you could join us. I appreciate that. Very good. What else we got? Well, here we go. I guess we can do. This is bad. I tell you, I'm stretching for time here, but and then I say it, and that's no good. I should act like that was my intention all along. But yeah, let's look at some quizzes. All right, man, maybe you can help me out with this. So here we go. This is, I think we do this. Here are 30 famous people as children. Think you can identify them all? Well, I don't know. Let's see how we do. Maybe you can help me out in the comments. So, oh, these are AI. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. These are AI generated. Why did I say it like that? Generated? No, AI generated. I repeat, these are AI generated. They're not actually photos of celebrities as children, but some of them look pretty damn real. Stumped on a few of these. I don't blame you. Scroll to the end for answers. Okay. So who do we have here? Who do we have here? It's a child, so don't say that she's attractive. That's a child that we're looking at here. Well, what I'm going to have to do, just so that this is bearable, I'm going to have to pull it up in another window so I can at least see who they are, because I can't scroll back and forth all day. Let's see. Oh, you're kidding me. They put it upside down. Can you believe that? This answer key actually turned it upside down like it's like a magazine or something. But anyone got it? Yeah. Angelina Jolie, absolutely correct. OX_00. You got it. That is Angelina Jolie, and AI made her as a kid. That's pretty incredible. So next up, we got some nerd. And I think this nerd is short. I'm pretty sure. You gotta keep them generated. I love it. Keep them generated. Yeah. So yeah, this is any guess? This is Danny DeVito. Looks a bit, yeah, you got it. You got it, Danny DeVito. Fantastic. Let's go on to number 3. Now, this is, everybody knows this. Everybody knows who this is. Yeah. Love it. It's Jenny from the Block. It's J-Lo. J-Lo. Now, I know there's no way she looks this way as a kid, but, you know, again, this is just AI. We're just having fun. Now, this actually looks AI generated. This kid does not look real. Looks like a work of art. That's for sure. And I think if he showed his teeth, it would be a dead giveaway. But this guy doesn't age. This guy does not age at all. Yeah, it's they say it's Tom Cruise. I don't know. I don't know. This one looks a little too fake for me. Here we go. When I see this, we all know that this loser is gonna, for whatever reason, yeah, you got it, Rev. When we see this guy, we know that yes, he's an unfunny drug addict. That's that's actually what I was gonna say. Rev 68. We're in simpatico, right? I love it. Yeah. That's Pete Davidson, right? I thought he did a real good job on the opening of SNL 2 weeks ago. I thought he did a really good job there. All right, next up, this is too attractive a kid. This is just wrong, in my opinion. I don't think we should be doing this, but this is J-Law, right? Jennifer Lawrence. That's pretty good. We'll just cruise through this more. It'd be funny if these were actually real, but the fact that these are AI makes it funnier. Yeah, Hunger Games chick, exactly. But this this is great. The thing is, people don't look this much like themselves as a kid that they do when they're an adult, you know? Because he looks way too much like he does now. Yeah, he looks like a kid that's going to grow up to be humiliated by his wife. Thanks, Rev. Yeah, you're right, Doug. It's Will Smith. So that's pretty hilarious there. Next up, Oh, okay. This is going to be a tough one. You know her. She's a singer, and not only is she a singer, but I think she's got a talk show. But yeah, that's really an incredible AI. Lead singer Whitesnake. Here I go again on my own. Oh man. Whitesnake was great. Yes, I'm a child of that time. I did see Whitesnake in concert. I'm trying to remember who they opened. They may have opened for Maybe they opened for Quiet Riot. I think. I'm trying to remember. Not sure, but yeah, that's Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson there. So see, these AI, this is too good. And this is so good, I think this would be fun. I should, for tomorrow, I will try to get me as a little kid with AI. Although I don't really know how to do that with AI, with the AI generators, but it can't be that hard. I'll just Google it and see if I can figure it out. But yeah, this is too real. And and one of the things is, back when we were younger, the cameras sucked, right? The cameras were not very good. This looks like a beautiful studio photograph taken by someone with a DLSR or something, right? 35 millimeter camera, if you say. The guy who can't beat an untrained girl with a lightsaber. Yeah, that's it. That's the guy. Look at the lips on that kid. Man, just saying. Yeah, but that's Adam Driver. Nice. Okay, next up we got, oh my goodness. All right. Oh, Star-Lord. Exactly. I'll just say this is Chris Pratt. So, because I don't know what kind of good hint to give you there. He should make this an album cover. This should be an album cover right here. This should be an album cover. This is one of the most influential, in my opinion, overrated people of all time. But no, it's not Webster reincarnated. No. I'll give you another minute. Oh man, no, this should definitely be an album cover. Yeah, a child with a mustache. Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't think I would. This is incredible. BuzzFeed. I'm actually laughing and it hurts from BuzzFeed. Yeah, mustache. Yeah. That's Drake. That's Drake right there. Oh man. Okay, next up, who do we got? Oh. Now this is the hairstyle I had at this age. I had the bangs feathered, with the zipper, with the part right in the middle, feathered down. That's what I had at that age. But this guy has made a lot of good movies, a lot of bad movies. But man, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, he's gonna be in every movie for over 10 years. Yeah, he seems like I don't know. How many movies has this guy done? In fact, let me just Google this. How many movies Nick Cage? Well, they're saying at least 123. He's done at least 123 movies, so that's something. Okay, who? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Now we got not. Oh man. No, that wasn't Tom Petty. That was Nicolas Cage. Yeah. Yeah, not a joke. Not a joke. This kid likes ice cream. Not a joke. That's for sure. Yeah, that's our president. That's our president right there. That's hilarious. Oh man. I'm I'm laughing like I smoke or something. I don't smoke. But oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this kid doesn't grow much taller than he is right now. I think he stays at that same height. That's my hint. Oh my god. That's a hilarious look there though. And he definitely looks like he's from the UK in that picture. That's for sure. You're doing fine, Doug. You're doing fine. That is Peter Dinklage. Yeah. Okay. Of course, yes. He's always had style. He's always had flair. And he's always had wild hair. Yeah. Now, if you know this guy, perhaps you probably have to be younger than me, although I know who he is because I teach dance fitness, and so I'm really up on all the popular music. I actually had a routine to one of his songs. I think a year ago, 2022, he probably had the song of the summer. That's Harry Styles. Yeah, Harry Styles. But I do think in 22, I think his song was Song of the Summer. Um, so yeah, because he dressed so flamboyantly as a child. I'm sure. Oh my goodness, that's too real. Now it's funny. This one doesn't look like an actual person. This looks definitely like it's a AI created. But I watched her last night. I didn't watch her live. I think the show is a couple days ago. But I don't watch things live. I watch them after they come out. But yeah, she's in one of my favorite shows happening right now. This is. Do you know who I am? uh, this is Reese, right? Yeah, Reese Witherspoon. So that's pretty cool. I think we're almost done here. Here we go. This right here, this is... Now, see, I think this is a little unfair because this could... Yeah, you got it. Yeah. They know on Rumble. YouTube, you're not doing as well. Rumble, it's Lucy Liu. I think Lucy Liu is, one of the most attractive people alive. You wouldn't know it from this kid pic, though. But, yeah. Here we... Oh, sorry for coughing. I need a cough button. But, yeah. SNL alum. Yeah. Everywhere All at Once was a great movie. I loved that movie. That was really unique. It was a really unique movie. That's Bruce Lee. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, this is Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell. Okay. All right, we're almost done. Let's see what else we got here. Oh man. That's great. She was just on SNL last week introducing Bad Bunny. She did one of the introductions to Bad Bunny. It's Lady Gaga. Now here's a little trivia fact. The first time I saw Lady Gaga, now I know that she was actually working at, was it Pianos? In Lower Manhattan, I think is a bar. I didn't see her there, but I know that she was playing there. I think with Lady Stardust back in the day. But I saw her come out and perform with the Pet Shop Boys before she had any singles or anything like that. She came out, I think it was a big performance that they were doing, and they brought her out as a special guest to sing a part in one of their songs. I think maybe she sang a Dusty Springfield part in one of their songs. And I was like, oh, she looks really cool. When she walked out in this performance, she had on really kind of weird, wacky clothes, and she walked out with her arm like this, and she held her arm out like that, like she was some kind of mannequin or something. So she had that shtick going her whole career. Well, that's too easy. Although it'd be funny if this was like a big gold chain, because that would be... Yeah. Did Bad Bunny break through to English audiences? Bad Bunny's like the most streamed artist in the world. So, and I think kids today, they don't care, and they don't listen to the lyrics anyway. So, yeah. Yes. Yes, this is a young punching bag. Oh, man. I need you to help me write jokes, Rev. These are good. These are good. Yeah, that's Rihanna, right? No, I'm not sure if it was West End Girls. It could have been. It could have been. Doug says, last concert I went to in the 70s, I think it was Heart. Well, that's cool. I think Heart is Heart from Seattle, right? But Heart, man, Heart was great. Well, yeah. See, this just looks a little too fake. Um, but Steve Buscemi here, but that that just looks like a creepy doll, doesn't it? Let's go on to the next one. Let's see. Here we go. Um, See, I wouldn't know this because this kid is too young. Not this kid, but this kid is the younger version of somebody else that's too young for me to recognize. But I think a lot of younger people would recognize him. Oh, Hardest from Bellevue. Nice. Thanks for jumping in there, Hairway. I appreciate that. Bellevue. That's good to hear. I knew it was somewhere around there. But I don't know. Was he Disney? Was this a Disney kid? Not sure. I'll give you a hint if I can. Let's see. Oh, he's 36 now? Wow. Shows what I know. So why don't they say what he's known for? Let's see. Yeah, Rev 68 got it. It's Zac Efron. Disney alumni. I knew he was Bellevue. Yeah. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Spelled differently. I knew what you meant. Yeah, he was a Disney kid, and he's been in a ton of stuff since then. Okay, here we go. See, this does have this kind of creepy AI quality to it. But yeah, this is a fantastic actor. And he was in one of my favorite movies ever. I think one of the best. Actually, it's not Stamos, no. This was one of the, I think, the greatest heist kind of action, cop movies of all time. Fantastic soundtrack by Wang Chung, of all groups. Everybody Have Fun Tonight. They did, this was a classic 80s film, and it starred whatever Christopher, something Christopher, from the William Christopher, the main guy from CSI Miami, and this guy. No, not the ginger from Harry Potter either. No, this is Willem Dafoe. Yeah, Willem Dafoe. And that was To Live and Die in L.A. I think To Live and Die in L.A., one of the greatest films ever. I love that movie, and you can rewatch it every year. It's a fantastic movie, and it really does nail that time in history perfectly. So, let's see. Here we go. A way too cute kid here. Yeah, it has a fairly accurate representation of making counterfeit currency. That's for sure. Obviously not now. You can't get the blue and red marks by throwing poker chips in a dryer. That's what they did in that movie. But it was actually pretty accurate on the offset printing. They had an offset printing press in there, and I've worked on offset printing presses before. And that was all very accurate. It was all very, very well done. It is Chalamet. Now, I don't even know what Chalamet's in. I'm not that familiar with this actor, but I know he's really popular. So there we go. Oh, my God. Yeah. I have the same reaction when I see her now. Oh, man. Yeah, what is she in anyway? What is she in? She's not. Oh, she was in Snowpiercer. Michael Clayton. I don't know. Probably men's clothing, right? Exactly. Not Annie Lennox. No, no, no. Annie Lennox is much more beautiful, I believe. Um, yeah, that is a her. Yeah, no, that's Tilda Swinton. Tilda Swinton, the actress. Um, she's mainly done lots of art house movies and stuff like that. Oh, we're not done yet. Damn. Well, I recognize her immediately. That's Sandra Oh. I'll just say it's Sandra Oh. Because we'll just cruise through this, get this out of. Oh my goodness, that's pretty good there. That is dead on for this guy. Famously, famous. Oh, she was in Burn After Reading. Okay, that's cool. Famously, one of the greatest characters. And great writer. There's something about him that's just so damn likable. I don't know what it is, but there's just there's just something about Michael Cera. I don't know. You can't not like the guy. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, I don't even know who this is. I don't even know who this is. Is this someone that I should know? Well, she's only 27, and she's married to a Jonas. Okay. And she's from the UK. So yeah, it's no wonder I don't know who she is. Apparently she's an actress. What would I know her from? Oh, Game of Thrones. I don't ex-wife. Okay, Game of Thrones. I have not watched Game of Thrones. I know, right? I should watch Game of Thrones. I missed it when it came out, and I have a rich fantasy life, and I said, you know what? I'm going to meet a nice girl. I'm going to meet a nice girl that hasn't watched Game of Thrones. And then that's something that we can do together. That's what I've wanted to do, and so far it hasn't happened. But who knows? Who knows? I still got a couple years. Perhaps I'll meet someone nice that will watch Game of Thrones with me. All right. Second to last one here. Everybody's favorite. Can watch seasons 1 through 6. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching Game of Thrones. I really am. I don't know. I just like it started going, and I'm like, no, I'll watch it when I have someone to watch it with. And then it just got more and more popular. But sometimes you get stubborn, and you're like, no, I said I'm gonna wait until I have someone to watch it with. So I'm gonna wait until I have someone to watch it with. Yeah. 1,600 paintings. 1,600 painting. Hundreds painting. Huh. That is God. That is the narrator. Exactly. We all know who this is. It's Morgan Freeman. And the last one that we have, oh, there we go. There we go. Now, I don't know that everybody will get this one. In fact, I don't even know what she is famous for. I mean, I recognized her immediately, but yeah, she is an Indian actress and film producer, but I don't even know why I know her. Why do I know her? Let's see. Well, she's got 90 million followers on Instagram, so that's something. So I knew it was something in the atmosphere. I knew it was, there's a reason I know her. She was the winner of Miss World 2000. Okay, but why else would I know her? Why else would I know her? Oh, she is also married to a Jonas. Okay. No, not AOC. She's also married to a Jonas. She's married to Nick Jonas. Okay. But still, why do I know her? Oh, she starred in Quantico. And I don't know. And in Citadel, I have not watched Citadel yet, the action series on Amazon Prime. I've actually been wanting Hall & Oates. I've been wanting to watch that. Do you have Amazon Prime? You can watch Citadel. I've been wanting to watch that, and I just haven't yet. It's been like on my list. I've been like this close to watching it. So, yeah, but this is Priyanka Chopra. That's who that is. So there we go. That's and see, this is what I had to look at. I had to look at this upside down, this answer key upside down. What are they doing? Have you ever had something and you turned your phone upside down so you could read it upside down and then your phone flips? Yeah. Same thing. But anyway, that's it. I appreciate you all hanging with me for another episode of Midnight Americano. And like I say, I'm working on this. I'm working on making it better, working on having more prepared things for you. So, I'm going to keep going about the process. If you like it, come back, hang out. I think this was a lot of fun. I really had a good time. For me, this beats, watching whatever's on TV right now. So thanks for doing that for me. And I will be back at noon on the West Coast for my Coffee and Nuance show. Tomorrow, it's a Friday, a Fact Check Friday. I've not prepared at all for that yet. So I probably got, an hour to put something together before I go to bed. And then I will be back tomorrow night, midnight on the East Coast, 9 p.m. on the West Coast, for another episode of Midnight Americano. So I'm going to try to come up with a new bit for tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes. You know what I didn't do today? And I meant to do this. I should have done this. But I will need to figure out how I can put the chat on the screen if I'm doing like a video thing like I did here where I was showing the screen and then have the chat off to the side. But yeah, we had lots of interaction today. That was really cool. People jumping in with their guesses. So keep it up, Tom. Thank you, Hairwood Steven. I appreciate that. Thanks, Tom. That was fun. I appreciate you for telling me that. I'm trying to have fun. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do something that I would want to watch. All right. That's kind of, the whole thing of what I'm doing. Why I do my Coffee Nuance show. I want to do a show, the kind of show that I would want to watch. And I figure if it's interesting to me, maybe it'll be interesting to a couple other people. And so I'm glad that you liked it. So thanks for hanging out. Don't have any goodbye music or anything yet. I'm working on that, but who knows? Maybe I'll have something like that tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, I hope. Oh, you know what? I can just play the Coffee Nuance goodbye. Anyway, it means a lot to me. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, peace.